guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tiger Claw from Playmates Toys. That's right, the newest wave of TMNT action figures is starting to hit retail stores right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at one of the coolest characters from the most recent season, Tiger Claw. As you can see, he comes in that same style blister card packaging that we've seen for all the other figures in this line, featuring that bright purple and green color scheme with the Nick Turtles logo at the top, and the blister bubble fully showcasing the figure below that. The back of that box gives us an image and a bio of Tiger Claw straight out of the cartoon series, and below that we get a look at the growing TMNT action figure toy line from Playmates Toys. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at Tiger Claw outside of the packaging. Tiger Claw has been one of my favorite new characters in the newest season of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles lineup, and I have a feeling that I'm not alone. I think a lot of people really love Tiger Claw, and I gotta say, pulling this guy right out of the box, he's a really nice looking action figure. He features a really nice sculpt that does a pretty great job of depicting the character as he appears straight out of the cartoon series. And one of the other nice things here, he's got quite a bit of paint deco. He's got a lot of very bright, very vibrant colors that are used here. You'll notice that his fur has got that really great bright orange color that kind of fades into white as it gets down towards the bottom of his neck and the end of his nose and mouth there, which looks really nice. He's also wearing an outfit that's a great mixture of black, dark blue, and light blue, and even the little bandolier going across his chest with all of the bullets have individually painted silver bullets and a silver belt. There are some places where there's still some unpainted details like the little pack strap to his back, but for the most part, this guy is really well painted compared to some of the other figures we've seen in this lineup, which is really nice. He's even got individual black tiger stripes going up both of his arms there. The sculpt is really cool, as you'll notice it does feature that signature eye patch going across one eye, while the other eye is all whited out, so it's definitely sort of like the angry, battle-ready Tiger Claw. This is one of those cases where I kind of wish he had the pupil in his eye like we see him most of the time in the cartoon series, but not a big deal. He still has a very ferocious look to him. And one of the other parts of the figure I really like, he's got that cut-off tiger tail on the back. Alright, so let's go and take a look at the articulation on this guy. It is pretty basic, which is standard for a lot of the figures in this particular lineup. The head is able just to swivel both left and right. He does have ball-like joints at the shoulders, so they can go outwards, move forwards, and backwards, but there's no other articulation in the arms whatsoever, so they are stuck in that pose. He swivels left and right at the waist. He's got the hinge joints at the thigh, so they can go outwards, move forwards, and backwards. And he's got standard joints at the knees, but again, nothing below that, so his feet are stuck in the same position. Now, since his articulation is so basic, one of the things I will say that I like is that he's got a very basic pose. So this guy doesn't have a crazy kind of leg stance or anything like that. He's actually pretty much just standing straight up and down, and I like that, because if we're going to have minimal articulation, it's better to have him not in a crazy pose so that he's always stuck that way. He does include two accessories in the form of two different blasters. Now, they are both unpainted. They're just a black plastic that kind of match up with his pants there, but they're really cool little sculpts. You'll notice that both guns are different. One of them looks more like a futuristic kind of ray gun, while the other one almost has a bit of a cowboyish six-shooter type look to it, which also has a bit of a laser feel. It's pretty cool. He's got a holster on both legs, so you can strap both guns down to his sides, and both of his hands are also posed so that he can hold onto the guns very firmly. Now, this is where we're going to run into a few problems with the fact that he has no articulation in his arms. There's not a lot of ways you can pose him wielding these guns that looks accurate. I really wish he had at least some elbow bends there so we can get some better gun-wielding poses. Tiger Claw stands right at the 5-inch mark, so that actually puts him to be about the same height as Shredder and taller than the Ninja Turtles, which is really nice because this is a character that is a bit bigger in the cartoon, so we should definitely be standing taller than the Turtles. So there you go, my friends. There's a look at the brand new Tiger Claw figure. He lacks articulation, but otherwise, I really like this guy. I think the paint job is great, the sculpt is awesome, and he's a really cool rendition of the character straight out of the cartoon series. Now we can match this guy up with Shredder and Razar and Fishface to kind of complete that evil foot team we've been seeing running around a lot lately and pose them up to fight your Ninja Turtles. Tiger Claw, along with the rest of this new wave, is starting to hit retail stores right now, and I have a feeling Tiger Claw is going to be one of the most popular in this particular wave. So happy hunting, my friends, and until next time.